In this video, I'm going to show you how to take an image that you find on the internet and transform it so you can use it so you can redraw it or use it for your trick art project. So first, please go on my teacher website, 8th grade, go to trick art. And the first step you're going to need to do is download the file over here. This is going to give you a grid. Once you download the grid, it's going to be important later on, and you'll see why. So again, once you download the trick art file, mine just did, open up your Finder, downloads of course, download to the download folder. I know I just said downloads a lot, download, and here's your grid. So click, hold, drag that into Pixelmator, and the first step is complete. Now you need to find your picture, so you can go to Google, find what you want. It can be a video game character, Superman character, or superhero character, object, animal, dinosaur, etc. Whatever you want it will work. I'm going to choose Luigi here, and you want to drag this into your Pixelmator file. So click, hold, drag. I'm going to drag it right into my file here, and I am done. So I'm going to quit out of the internet now and make this full screen. So most likely your picture is going to be larger than the grid, so you need to resize this. The important part to note while you're resizing this, your picture must fit in the small black grid over here, not the blue one. It has to be slightly smaller than the black grid, and I have just done that now. So it's fitting perfectly in the black grid. When you're done, please click OK at the top right corner here, and you can move on to the transformation part. And believe it or not, you're already halfway done with this project. So what you need to do now is hold Command, and I'm going to click my picture over here of Luigi, and I'm going to click the black grid. Now they're both selected, and you're going to hold Control this time. Not Option, not FN, not Shift, not Command. Make sure you're holding Control. It's going to bring this box over here, merge the two layers together, and we're going to start the transformation now. So at the top left of your screen, click the gear, click Transform. You just activated the transformation, but now we need to tell it to transform, and we want to tell it to distort. So click the distort, and distort allows you to bring and stretch the image all the way to the top. Make sure you're lining up the top of the black grid with the top of the blue grid, and that part's done. So you can go back to the settings wheel, and this time you can click perspective. Now perspective is going to allow us to take a corner and drag it over, and it's distorting the picture to the left and the right now, and you want to make sure that you line up the blue grid with the black grid. As you see, this is a perfect place right here. That would be too much of a distort or perspective, that's too little. So make sure you line it up so the black and the blue grid are perfect. When you are done, click the OK button, and then you could file and print this project. Please make sure you print it to the computer lab so it's in color. Then you are done, and you can move to the next step of this process.